Hi Mailen, good to hear from you again, and thank you for sending in this essay, which is seriously good. Okay, I'm really impressed by this and your lovely corrections. Thank you. And totally take on board your idea for a PDF to go with the course. That's such a good idea. I know when I go through it, I have to make my own notes, and sometimes it's like, I know what you mean, it takes a long time. I know it's good to learn that way, but it takes a long time, and having a quick book to refer to would be really good. So I passed that on to Ben, and I'm sure he will look at that. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, this is about extended business hours. You have argued this really clearly. So seriously good grade on task achievement, like answering the question, and also on your coherence and cohesion. It's very easy for me to follow your arguments. You lined up your paragraphs really well. All your sort of cohesive devices coming in here, like your sentence, all the sort of sentence guide stuff, really works. You're hanging your ideas onto that guide. It's coming up really, really well. So here we go. Experts throughout the developing and developed world have extensively debated whether extending shopping hours is beneficial or detrimental for society. Really nice, great vocab. While some believe this may be a negative change, I'm inclined to support the opposite stance. I like that, very sophisticated. This essay will argue that I've just put in here in many cases, yeah, because you've just gone, yes, it's going to be amazing, but it might not always be. So just kind of cover yourself. This is hedging, where you sort of slightly step away. In many cases, this will be an improvement for the community. Using examples, yes. Do you want to go examples from Chile and somewhere else? Yeah, don't know. If you want to name the examples, you can. On one hand, there is ample evidence to suggest that, good, I like that, thank you, when businesses open from Monday to Monday, the benefits are experienced across the board. Okay, you can just do benefits, not the benefits, that can go. Yeah, across the board, very nice across the board. The central reason behind this is that Sunday shopping creates a chain reaction. Very good. Given that, now you need a comma here and a comma here, because you've got a really long, complicated sentence and you need to break up your relative clauses. Given that, comma, by attracting shoppers to the area, comma, other stores will be more likely to seize the opportunity to make a profit as well. Okay, how? Or give me a quick example. So, other stores such as coffee shops and cafes, maybe, will be more likely, yeah? So I've just put in how. But if you put in the coffee shop thing, you answer that. So how, because you're going to have a coffee while you're shopping or halfway through your shopping or whatever. Consequently, unemployment rates will drop accordingly. Yeah? So maybe just if you can, you're not using too many words, just ask yourself how or why sometimes, and make sure you're totally clear on the points you're making and you can join up your points, okay? For example, a recent survey conducted by a Chile tourist board revealed that in zones where shops had been open on a Sunday, yes, such nice grammar here, the overall regional sales had surpassed that of neighbouring districts by almost 50%. Yeah, really, really good. Love that. Great grammar. Fab. Therefore, it's possible to state beyond doubt, you don't need a, beyond doubt, that it is a positive development for. Now, I'm going to change this. You've got society here and you've got economic there. Okay, I think that should possibly be the other way around. So I'm going to suggest development for a nation's economy to have open shops every day of the week. I have shops open. I just changed that. Put the open there. Yeah. Every day of the week. Okay. Now, to me, that's an economic benefit because you talked about an increase in employment. Okay. So here, you're talking about a social benefit maybe because he works all the time, then he can go shopping at weekends. Yeah. So maybe that's more of a social benefit. On the other hand, although there's a case for small family businesses not being able to compete, yeah, true, they can't. The social impact produced by expanding shopping days cannot be. Now, we can't expand days, can we? Because we've only got 7 days. Shopping. Okay, expanding such extensions, because we know we're talking about shopping, so we can go such, which is referring back to shopping extensions, make it into a noun, cannot be overstated. This is largely because even if the former mechanic cannot afford the cost of opening on a Sunday, okay, the former, then you can't have they, because the The former. All right, yeah, okay. Yeah, you can. Wondering if you should have he, but yeah, there was still benefit from being able to shop on that day. Yes, a mechanic that runs his workshop from Monday to Saturday might find himself with no time or energy to do the shopping on weekends, in which case, shopping during the week, yeah? Okay. Because we're talking about Sunday, which is a weekend in the UK anyway, so we don't need that. In this case, Sunday shopping would be his only opportunity to shop stress-free, of course. Hence, yep, it is possible to state beyond doubt that even a small... don't repeat that one, yeah? Possible to state beyond doubt. It's really good, but don't use it twice. So you could say, therefore, where are we? Hence, conclusively, or hence, beyond doubt. Hence, it can be seen that even small companies unable to play a role in this initiative will profit from such a development. Yes. Okay. Really, really nice. Maybe, yeah, if I've changed it to social, we don't want profit, we want benefit instead. Okay. See what you think. It could be that I've misunderstood your argument. Just a suggestion there, yeah? To conclude from the arguments and examples provided, I believe, good your opinion, that store opening hours should be extended to every day of the week. Yeah. And we're talking about late night as well, aren't we? It's predicted that just as companies will continue to explore this trend in the future, we, yes, will continue to benefit from it. Yeah. Super. Really, really like that. Great grammar, lots of complex, sophisticated sentences, really nice use of verb tenses to give me a bit of variety there, and very nice use of language. You seem very confident. I'm really impressed. Okay, the task 1. Okay, so this is a really, really lovely answer to the rainfall question. Line graph, there's lots of stuff to say here. It's a good graph. There's, it's quite easy to pick out the relevant features. And you've done a great job in showing some seriously good language relating to these tasks. Okay, so line graph, yep. Amount of rain, you're telling me what it is, and you're telling me the country's perfect. So good intro. In the first half of the year, Scotland's rainfall fluctuated dramatically. I love this language, it's great, isn't it? To illustrate this point, January received, okay, about 120 mil, then plummeted in February. Nadir, great word. And in March, septupled. Whoa, so cool. Septupled from this figure. You'd have to put this figure to roughly 140. Okay, well done. Yeah, great maths, great word. Conversely, even if England and Wales showed a relatable oscillation. Okay, relatable. I wasn't sure about relatable. Oscillation is amazing. So they all went up and down the same way. Okay. Instead of relatable, which could be a bit dangerous here because they're not exactly the same patterns. So I go similar. Oscillation. In their figures, you don't necessarily need to repeat that because we know that. To that of Scotland. They shared a similar... Oh, okay. They shared... we're trying to avoid similar, aren't we? Okay. They shared the same trend, maybe, the overall trend, and in May experienced the same amount of rain with nearly 80. So we're saying that Scotland was kind of wild, and the other ones went up and down, but not quite in such a crazy way, especially in the second half there, isn't it? Okay. So fantastic vocabulary, really good, and you're picking out some really interesting things to comment on. The second semester started with high amounts of precipitation for all 3 countries, with amounts in the region of this, while the erratic trend of the previous semester continued for the remainder of the year. In most countries, in Wales, rainfall plateaued at just below 50 in July, September and August before doubling again in November. Yeah, really well put. That's very nice. Now, instead of your last line, which I think doesn't really tell me very much, I think it's worth commenting on this. And all 3 are pretty similar in July, and they're high in July. This is meant to be summer. Yeah? This is England. Okay, but I think that is worth a comment, and I would save that for my final comment. So, surprisingly, maybe, rainfall reached a high point. No, I'm not going to say peak, because it's not actually the peak in summer. A high point in July for, let's name the countries again. We're going to want to say for Wales, England and Scotland, with figures of, now here we want to use this magic word respectively, so that's what I'm trying to work in, with figures of X, Y and Z respectively. Okay, respectively is, you know from the course, a really, really good word to use in these tasks, and that is where you could use it. Okay, so you don't need a conclusion in this kind of comment. You've given me the overall view there. Overview. Okay, amazing, super vocabulary, seriously good vocabulary on this one. You picked out good tasks, you've good comment, good things to talk about, you've organised it really well. I'm really impressed. Keep going, fantastic work, thank you.